You're now tuned into the number one independent radio show in Connecticut. Titanium Radio. On 89.9 QFM Hartford.
It's 89.9 WQTQ FM. Titanium Radio at Titanium_radio. DJ QT on the ones and twos. B Davis here. Tammy Tams on the left of me. Of course, and in the building with us tonight, man. We got a guy that put in a lot of work on the scene, in the scene. He's been going for a minute, but we're glad to see him, and we're glad to have him in the studio tonight with us. We got Hollywood Ferg in the building with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. What up?
What's up, man? How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty good. You know.
This is my first time getting a chance to sit down and talk to you.
Man.
I've heard your name ring a lot of bells throughout the years, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
How does that feel to have that clout? You know what I'm saying? That name that a lot of people kind of want to get in this area. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. What's crazy about it, I just never feel like I had no name. Like, I don't know. Everybody be, you know, they kind of, they blow it up more than I feel like it's blown up. But it is out there, though. It is out there, yeah.
I mean, you was kind of known for running with the guys that was really making noise out here. You know what I'm saying? At the time, like I remember I was telling you off air, you had the van with your name and your face on it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody knew you around the hood making moves and stuff, but you was very instrumental in bringing talent from out of town to Hartford and kind of blowing them up.
Yeah.
Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, you're right.
Would you say that?
You're right. Yeah, definitely.
If y'all don't know who I'm talking about, of course, I'm talking about French Montana, Max B. I remember French Montana used to be in Club Life like every weekend with Jake, man. Was you a part of that? Was you around?
Yeah, I was around. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, the first time I met French, it was really like through Jake, yeah. My boy Jake, he used to be bringing them through for Cocaine City Fridays, I think it was.
Word.
And he introduced me and, like, you know, just the same respect you giving me with my name, like Jake did the same thing. He was like, yo, this that dude out here, yada, yada, yada. And at the time, I was running with Bigger Val, and I ain't come across French at that time. That was my first time coming across, and he was just like, in my city, getting the, you know what I'm saying, treatment that dudes be saying, like, yo, this the dude out here. So he was like, yo, I gotta fucks with this kid.
Yeah, no curse. It's all good. We let one slide. It's all good.
Oh, no.
It's all good.
Damn. My bad.
It's all good. So what was French Montana like the first time you met him? What was like your first impression of him? Because from what I hear of the industry, he seems like a really cool guy, like a real down-to-earth, laid-back type of dude.
Nah, yeah, he just like any other dude from the hood, like, you know what I'm saying?
And this was before he smashed the Kardashian.
Yeah.
So was he humble then?
Nah, he's the same dude, really.
You talked to him after he smashed the Kardashian?
Huh?
Have you spoken to him after?
Yeah. Nah, he's the same dude.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's the same dude. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed with him.
Word.
Yeah.
What was Max like the first time you met him? How'd you meet Max the first time?
The first time I met Max it's crazy because, like, this whole thing done went viral with Jim Jones' interview, and Flex said something in the interview. He was like, yo, I remember when Max first got out and you brought him through the car show. And that was the week that I met Max. And that car show was in Hartford. But they ain't telling that side of the story. He just like
those are the
telling,
small details.
Those are small details. And I'm like, I'm listening to the interview. I'm like, oh, man, it's like, I wish I could just call in right now. Some of the interview was already.
But those small little details, like just them mentioning Hartford in that interview, would have meant the world to us.
Exactly. But these dudes do that though. They won't mention exactly. They was like, oh, where was it? Oh, the car show, but they ain't gonna say Hartford.
Word. I
was like, when I heard that, I was like, yo.
So were you there to witness Jim Jones creating Max B, as he said? Was that how it went down?
He ain't really. Yeah, I give a lot of respect to Jimmy because, you know what I'm saying, he had the platform. Max had the talent, and he was able to give Max that platform that Max would have never had to be heard by us.
Word, but Jim made it seem like he kind of created Max B in the sense where he was like, yo, put these glasses on. Don't ever take these glasses off. You know what I'm saying? Like, he kind of said, like,
stuff like that.
He made it seem like he kind of, you know, made his look.
I ain't gonna say that. Like, them dudes from Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, Max had that Harlem swag already. He ain't giving Max that Harlem swag. Max already had that. So, just saying you put some sunglasses on somebody and made them, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You can't make nobody with no sunglasses.
So running around with French Montana and Max B, like, you saw him kind of come up, like dropping mixtapes, and I feel like Max B was getting a lot more love out here than he was actually in the city. Was that true?
Yeah, because what happened was, like, you know what I'm saying, like, once he like left Jimmy and came up here, it was like he spent a lot of time up here getting bread, getting money. So New York is big. Ain't nobody just giving you the crown in New York.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You got to really fight for that throne up there. So it's not like everybody got their own borough. You got Harlem, you got Brooklyn, you got Queens. These dudes ain't just gonna ride behind no Harlem dude. You know what I'm saying? Harlem dudes ain't gonna ride behind a Brooklyn dude unless you on a whole nother level with it where it's undeniable. Then dudes jump on the bandwagon. But when Max was coming up and he ain't had that name, it wasn't like the whole New York all of a sudden was going like, oh, let's give him the crown.
Yeah, right.
Dudes wasn't giving no crown to nobody. You know what I'm saying? You had Prodigy dissing him. You had, you know what I'm saying, dudes coming out his head, Sneak dissing, Maserati Fox.
I mean, even Cameron and Cam, like, they from the same block, and Cam was like, yo, I didn't even believe in him. I didn't even see
that's
this
what
coming.
I'm saying. Like, dudes ain't trying to get nobody nothing in New York. You know what I'm saying? You got to take it. So he was able to get the love out here, and from getting that love out here, he had his own wave. So dudes in New York started hearing about all the shows out here. Like, yeah, this dude caking up out there, and you know, we got to follow the wave because really at the end of the day, Connecticut is like the first market for New York.
Word.
You know what I'm saying, on a consumer level. So
you see that even now with new artists, they're breaking, like Dave East. Dave East is out here like every weekend. A Boogie's out here every weekend. And I kind of feel like French Montana and Max B kind of set that trend.
Yeah, well, nah.
For this era. Who would you say set that trend?
I got to say the Mob.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got to say the Mob because the Mob used to do shows like crazy out here. And then after the Mob, it was like G-Unit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I can't even say that, really. It was like Dipset, G-Unit, yeah, that whole wave. But the Locks, too. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes was getting money out here like crazy. Like, at one point, it's like, even now, like, to me, like, a Lock show is kind of played out here. A Mob show is kind of played out.
I mean,
like,
but now they veterans, though, so it's kind of a different feel to it, right?
Yeah, kind of, but it's like, I remember a time when it was like a D-Block or a Lock show, it was packed.
Word.
You know, now you probably going to get 300-400 people.
I mean, but their fans are older. They got to work in the morning. They got kids and everything, you know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying about dudes been doing this for years. Like, before the whole, it just seemed more noticeable because these dudes was running with me.
Yeah.
And I was from out here. So everybody paid, like, they paid extra attention to that.
So how did you get your start in music out here on the scene?
Really, it just came from being in the hood and dudes opening up studios and we getting studio sessions. I started way back when I was like 15, 16.
Who was rapping at the time? Like, who was some of the best rappers in the area?
Man, really, tell you the truth, at the time, it was a time when my boy Guns. Guns had the crown out here.
Shouts out to Benz and Nero.
You know
He would tell you he still got the crown.
Guns, yeah, he do. I mean, that's my people. We from the same hood, so it's like, but Guns, he was the first one that was really taking it more serious than any of us. You know what I'm saying? And but it was all good because we was from the same hood, and then he had to take that L, do that time or whatever, so that messed his wave up. But so yeah, I come back from that era. You know what I'm saying? I go all the way back to that. Like, a lot of these dudes just coming along now, they don't even know the struggles we went through.
Yeah.
Like, we was the founding fathers of this. We built this up. We made a wave out here.
So how did you start the Coke wave? Because I didn't even know you was like an originator of that. I didn't even know like a Hartford dude had anything to do with that, like, originally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The whole
and
thing
does that have
that.
anything to do with like the Coke boys?
Yeah, it got a lot to do with it. But the Coke wave was more like the fact that French had Cocaine City and me and Max had the wave. And he wanted that wave. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he was at a certain point where he had did a lot, but Cocaine City, just as French being a rapper, wasn't working for him the way he wanted it to work. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, we had the wave, and he just said, yo, let's put it together. He did a mixtape, called it the Coke Wave. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And he joint ventured with Max, and then we did the DVD and all the footage is really from out here. Everything we was doing out here.
Yeah, so
You know
like
what I'm saying?
a
And
lot,
we just sold it to the world.
like you said, like you come from the era like the originators, right? So I feel like a lot of artists, a lot of people in the area were kind of feeling bitter towards you because you let these out of towners come in and get all this money.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. You know what I'm saying? From the outside looking in, it looked like I was letting them come in to get this money, but I was getting the money.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we was all breaking bread, don't get me wrong, but
So
wasn't nothing moving if I wasn't taxing it.
How
So
come they feeling bitter though? Like you didn't spread the love around, or
I
what
don't
is
know.
it?
You know, dudes. One thing about here, like, it got a lot to do with our culture out here. We don't have no real culture. Like, you even look around, you don't see no 5%ers. The Nation of Islam losing members. It's just like, it ain't no real love here like it used to be. So, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of hate. It's a funny culture here. I keep it real. I'll be saying, like, and just in general, like, black people in Hartford, the Hartford black people, is probably the worst black people on the planet, man. I'll say that. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
You've been in a lot of places,
We
right?
the worst black people on
been a
the
lot of
planet,
places?
man. I'm gonna keep it real because it ain't no Southern love here. You know what I'm
Word.
saying?
That's a
Like,
fact.
and a lot of people migrated from the South, but it's like,
They bougie.
I don't know where this culture come
They
from.
bougie.
This ain't no real culture. Like,
Yo.
now you got West Indians and they got their own culture. You got Hispanics, Puerto Ricans, they got their own culture. Everybody got their own little culture. When it comes to the blacks in Hartford, what do we got? You know what I'm saying? We don't support the African American parade. We go to the West Indian parade. We go to the Puerto Rican Day parade. But we ain't going to no, you know what I'm saying? Like, where our culture at as a people. Like,
Word.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you dealing with that, that's when you going to see why it's so nasty out here, why people so hateful, and why people don't work together, because the culture is all messed up.
I mean, but it seems like it's kind of similar in other areas too, and they kind of fight through it. They get through it. Like I'm sure, like you said, they're not giving nobody the crown out in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what makes this scene and the culture different? I mean, I know there's
But
history out there.
If you see in New York lately, they've been cleaning up their act because they went through that same thing. You know what I'm saying? Real heavy. Like, you know, you had dudes that was all divided in New York and hating on each other. But now, if you see now, dudes is like unifying more. The DJs getting more on track because they wasn't even playing New York artists no more.
Word.
And like certain things is like bringing dudes together. They realize, looking at the West Coast and looking at the Dirty South and looking at the Midwest, those dudes move on a unified front. But in the East Coast, everybody divided. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So now I see it getting together a little bit more.
So I mean, you've been in the game for a long time. It seems like you have a lot of knowledge and business acumen. Are you managing artists? You got any artists on your team?
Yeah, I do have artists right now, and I got a label. You know what I'm saying? Swiss Bank Music that I started with attorney Darren Freeman. Shouts out to attorney Darren Freeman. But we got the Swiss Bank Music, and our artist right now is Young CEO.
Who's that?
And,
Is he dope?
Yo,
Who's that?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. He's a white boy from Newport, Rhode Island.
Okay.
And his family, you know, they pretty wealthy. They 1%ers.
How wealthy? 1%ers,
Yeah,
not 5%ers. 1%.
$200 million wealthy. You feel me? So
Wow.
Yeah. So
What does he know about the struggle, Ferg?
He don't know nothing about no struggle, but he
What
got his own struggles, but they got different struggles. You know, his struggle is like, which Bentley I'm about to drive today. That type of struggle, not our type of struggle.
Must
You
be
know what I'm
nice.
saying?
So
it's like,
is that what he's rapping about? Like,
yeah, he raps all about you know, he got his own lane. He ain't trying to get the hood. He don't want nothing to do with the hood. You know what I'm saying? But hood dudes is gonna mess with him because he's entertaining. But he's not trying to get the hood or nothing. He's in his own world. And actually, they just leaked one of his videos. His second video, his first video went viral. He had a video rapping on the Coco beat, OT Genesis. And it's crazy because we released a video and it went viral, like instantly. You know, he had Complex, everybody reporting on him. Forbes magazine, they did an article on him. It was crazy. And then yesterday, we just leaked another video and it's doing the same thing right now.
I mean,
same exact thing.
I hear that white rappers are the future.
I don't know about that, you know what I'm saying? But You gotta
I mean,
understand, since
who's
the
buying
Beastie
these
Boys,
CDs,
it was
though?
always a wave for white rappers.
I mean, they
to come
always
up.
had a lane, yes,
You know what I'm
but
saying? Yeah.
when you look at the nitty gritty numbers at who's buying the music,
Yeah.
it's almost inevitable.
Well, yeah, that's true because now you got to deal with population. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm just saying, you might
population of the
be onto
country
something.
is more Europeans, Caucasians than anybody else. So of course they're gonna have the buying power.
So is he good though? Is he a good rapper? Or is you just bought the gimmick like the image?
No.
He's nice.
He good. Yeah.
Is he better than? Who's a white rapper from the area?
I'm gonna say really he in his own lane, and I
Okay.
can't even compare him to nobody.
I was gonna say, is he better than Diaper?
How you bring my boy Diver? Shouts to my boy Diver, man. Wow. Shouts to my boy Diver.
Is he better than Diver?
No. That's my boy. We ain't gonna go there on Diver, man. Shouts to Diver, man.
I mean, I'm not saying you gotta compare him to other white rappers.
Once
I'm
again,
just saying
two different lanes. You know what I'm saying? Two different lanes.
that's what's up though.
Different
So you just you dabbling in the burbs. Do you have any artists that's spit that stuff for us though?
Nah, right now it's me coming out of retirement. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
yeah, I forgot about you coming out of
I'm coming out of retirement. Yeah.
We'll put you into retirement.
Yeah, oh man, all types. I could give you a list of things, but we ain't even gonna talk about that right now. But it's a list of things that put me in retirement. But me coming out of retirement is because I feel like it's time. You know what I'm saying? Like I never cashed out. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just walked away from the table and left all my chips there. You know how you do at a casino.
But it's a lot of new players at the table now.
Oh man, I don't even care about them. The Emperor back. You feel me? The Emperor back. You know what I mean? I'm gonna check right back in with the pit boss, but this time I'm cashing out. I don't even want to stay. I'm gonna come get the bread this time. I walked away from it before. You know what I'm saying? So
you walked away from money on the table.
Yeah, I walked away from a lot. You know what I'm saying? But
because I
think there's a lot waiting for me.
I would assume when Max B went down, a lot changed for you. A lot changed in your situation, right?
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like with the Boss Dawn coming home and the energy he been giving me, and like he's like, yo, you got to. I feel like right now I should be like, firing up the Doom ship. I should be getting it ready for him. So when he come home, you know what I'm saying, it's like right there waiting for him.
So you said Max is coming home.
Yeah, definitely come home.
I mean, we know he's eventually coming home. Like they said, 70 years, but you was making it seem like it's gonna be like 7 months or something.
He gave 55 years back. You know what I'm saying? And they ended up giving him a dub, and he almost got 10 years served off of that. So at 10 years, he gonna go for parole and walk out.
Wow,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah,
when's he up for that parole?
Next year.
Oh wow, it's been that long. Wow.
Remember, he went down in 2009.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, time moves so fast, man. What do you think? What do you think Max B would be, or who do you think Max B would be in the game right now if he didn't go down?
It's no telling. Like I would have a biased answer for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I would just be like, he'll be the greatest out right now. But in reality, music changed. You know what I'm saying? And no telling if that wave would have reached a plateau and then played out. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? But from a bias point, that's my man. So I feel like, he in my top 5. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He in my top 5. So I feel like he would have been out of here.
What was the craziest night in the studio with Max B?
There's no one night. Every night was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
what was the? Because I heard the groupie love out in Hartford. They treated Max B like a god out here.
No comment, man. No comment on that. No comment.
Come on, Ferg.
I can't comment on that. We probably comment about some other cities.
I know you was like the plug out here, though, right?
I don't even want to put Hartford out there like that. Nah.
So what other cities?
I can't even really say it was. It's hard to say groupie love because he was just wavy like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't call a female a groupie for sleeping with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he just had that wave where he could get that out of a female.
You respected him for it. Like,
I mean,
you know what?
It wouldn't even just be it wouldn't even just be a half a female. Like, he could do this in Miami. He could do this here. He could do it wherever. So it wasn't like, because if I say that, then now all the females in Hartford are going to be thinking I'm talking about them and they groupies and da-da-da. It ain't even to that. You know what I'm saying? So, he was just a wavy dude.
So tell us a story about fan love in another city that was similar to Hartford.
Oh man, like what?
I'm just saying. I know there was a lot of crazy nights with Max B, and I know you had to get some residuals. You know what I'm saying?
I'll keep it a buck. Like it's just like I don't even want to talk about it because
man,
it's
I
just
got
so
this dude
crazy.
nervous now, man. What you got, a girlfriend?
So
You got a girl?
Nah, I ain't got no girl, but it's just like some stuff better off left
That's the
in
legend
the
of Max
vault.
B.
Yeah, leave that in the vault,
So
man.
I heard he's writing a book.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, he been wrote the book actually, and me and his mother the only one that got copies of the book, but it probably I don't know if they're gonna put it out. At one point we had a deal. Well, we didn't have a deal, but we was working on a deal with 50, and it just kind of fell through because he was all over the place. Like at that time, he was like in Africa one minute, Australia the next week. He was like, this dude was traveling the continent, so
what do you think?
nobody at the office could really make the deal go through without him. And he was like, yo, tell Ferg when I get back and we gonna sit down and da-da-da-da, and it just never panned out to nothing.
So is the book primarily about his life, like a biography type of thing?
The book was called The Wavy Baby. You know what I'm saying? It was basically everything. Like this probably one of the best books I ever read, especially for a rapper, because it tell you so much stuff that you want to know about that situation and how things fell out with Jimmy and like just the whole temperature. And like, he got a whole chapter dedicated to me. You know what I mean? He got a chapter on public domain, Give Me the Streets, and he just like the whole chapter is talking about when he met me and how the whole wave basically popped off, even though he kind of somehow just he told some of the story wrong. But
what story did he tell wrong?
Because he was like, it was what he said. Yeah, it was just a couple. Like he didn't talk about the Funk Flex.
Oh, the car show thing.
Yeah, he didn't talk about us meeting there.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? He said in the book, he said that Grease called him, my boy Dame Grease, vacant lot, Harlem legend. Said that Dame Grease reached out to him for me. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, where you get this story from? Like, you sitting there in the cell just because he wrote this in the cell. So I'm like, now that you ain't getting high and you ain't drunk no more, I don't know what you thinking about because you just telling the story all wrong.
So he said Dame Grease did what?
He said Dame Grease, the one that called him and reached out to him.
But it was really you.
To deal with me. We met at the
at the car show. So he's just adding characters.
Yeah, he was just making
names and stuff to the
some of the story. I'm like, what dimension that happened in? Because that ain't even happened. But yeah, silly stuff like that.
I mean, like, I'm sure that the chapter about you is crazy.
Yeah.
But
and it's really about what you talking about.
But we all want to know.
Females.
Yeah, I mean, we all want to know. Did he touch it in Miami? That's all we want to know, man.
See, that's the thing. I can't even. That's in the book. You know what I'm saying? That's in the book, and that's something I can't even give out. Like he tell that whole thing in detail. So it's like when he decide that he gonna put that out there, I don't want to be the one that ran around. You know what I'm saying? Spilling the beans. And he ain't even make no bread off the story.
So, but from your perspective, though, how did the whole Jim Jones situation fall out? Because Jim Jones was building a little mini dynasty over there when he had his stack bundles and he had Max B, and then Jim, and then he had the kid Noe, whatever, however you say his name. Yeah. They had a little team over there, man. How did that whole thing fall apart?
That was an all-star team, man. I still back then, to be honest, I used to admire Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? He was the one I was kind of looking up to and trying to follow his blueprint and his wave. And it just so happens that when he fumbled the ball with Max, I kind of picked it up in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even believe, in my wildest dreams, that his best player would end up on, you know what I'm saying, on my team. Mm-hmm. I'm like, how that happened? From me watching it and really looking up to that whole, because I've been running through Harlem since I was 16. Harlem was nothing new to me.
Okay.
So when a lot of dudes be wondering, how this dude from Hartford was moving around with these dudes, it was nothing to me because I've been doing it since I was younger.
You got family out there, son?
Nah.
Oh, okay, that's how. Okay.
And I used to be hustling.
And you look Spanish too, so you probably run through the heights like nothing.
I ain't Spanish though.
But I mean, you got the curly hair, so they probably gave you some deals out there. You know what I'm saying?
No, I ain't Spanish, but yeah, I did used to move around with a lot of Dominicans and all that out there. So,
I know.
But just being in that Harlem atmosphere is why I was able to. When by the time I got around Max, it was he was just another Harlem dude to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was starstruck.
You ever met Cam?
I never met Cam.
Nah,
I never met Cam, to be honest. And it's crazy because even like after that whole situation with him and Jimmy breaking up, Max was never around Cam. He was never around Cam either. That's why when you hear Cam telling stories, he telling stories about when Max first came home and started rapping before he signed to Jimmy. Because when Max got around Jimmy, he wasn't even around Cam no more. Because Jimmy and Cam wasn't on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? But he was around Cam during the balling, but after that, he wasn't around Cam.
Yo, did Max B write that hook for balling?
Yeah.
Did he get royalties for that?
See, that's the thing. See, a lot of dudes don't understand when Jimmy bonded Max out, you know, that money that he put up, he had Max write over his rights to that song.
Ooh.
To like 18 songs.
Ooh.
G's Up, all those bangers that you was hearing
Ooh.
during that era that made Jimmy, it was like 18 of them, all bangers.
I mean, but balling alone, that could feed generations, man.
When you trying to get out, you know what I'm saying? You'll sign anything over, and that's what happened when he sold his soul to get out, and when he got out, it was like tension because he realized what he did.
Yeah.
Even though he was thankful for being out, it was like he was starting to realize, like, dang, I sold myself out for the low. You know what I'm saying?
That's gotta hurt.
And then Jimmy wasn't really gonna, you know, he doing shows for like $10,000 and giving Max like $700.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to be around that. He's like, I could boss up and go get my own money. And that's what I showed him. And that's what made the whole thing
that's
kinda
crazy.
fall apart. Because I feel like, I ain't got nothing to do with Stax. Stax passed away. But when Max left Jimmy, that was like because of me. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that? Why you say that?
No, that's what I'm saying. I was able to show Max a different world.
So you was the one that be like, yo, you could get it this way instead of getting jerked that way.
Yeah, once I showed him that, and he was getting it on his own, he was like, yo, you know, it was a big falling out like a month after that, and it was over.
Yeah. 89.9 QFM, Hollywood Ferg in the building, man. We just chopping up, man. We talking about some historic times out here, man, in Hartford, man. If you wasn't around in that 2007, 2008, 2009 era downtown, man, my man Jake had it on Smash, Club Blue, and all that.
He did. Yes, he did.
Them G-Unit Saturdays.
Oh, man. I miss them Club Blue days.
Crazy, man. The downtown is not the same, man.
Was it the Mansion or Blue when Jake had it? He had it both names.
He might have had it both.
That's what I'm saying. Jake was the man.
Both.
He had that thing on lock. And that's the old Hartford, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if we ever gonna see them days again.
Nah, man. I feel like ever since the police came downtown on the horses, like on some civil rights type of stuff, man, that's when it just killed the scene, man. That's when the scene just died, man.
Yeah.
Shouts out to the police, man. Y'all killed the scene. It's all good, though. It's 89.9 KFM. We're going to jump back into the music. We're going to come back with Hollywood Ferg.
Yes, sir.
Keep it locked right here. It's Titanium Radio. It's 89.9 WQTQ FM. Titanium Radio at Titanium_radio. Each and every Thursday, 6 to 9 p.m. This is what we do. Got the homie Hollywood Ferg in the building, man. His artist, we were just talking him up, man. Young CEO just walked in the building.
CEO in the building.
So 200 mil in the building right now, man. I don't even think the building is 200 million.
What up?
It's crazy, man. Get closer to the mic, man. I want to talk to you, man.
What up? How you been?
I'm all right, man. Young CEO, where you from?
Newport, Rhode Island, born and raised.
Newport, Rhode Island, man. Born and raised. He was saying your parents are worth, or you're worth like 200 mil. Is that true?
Yeah, I ain't gotta get into a whole. I'm gonna say next question on that one.
What'd you drive out here?
Next question again on that.
So I mean, the most important question, and this will determine a lot in your future, like immediate future. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh, absolutely not.
All right, cool. Y'all, you cool with me, man. You cool with me?
I'm gonna say no to that. I'm a Bernie Sanders.
You kind of look like a Donald Trump supporter, man. I'm just saying. I don't know.
No, I get that a lot.
Okay. It's not just me. Okay,
I've actually never hated someone more in my life than I hate Donald.
All right, cool. So now I can rock with you, man. Now I might be a fan of yours, man. It's cool, man. So what's some of the things that you rap about, man?
Honestly, just my lifestyle and things I'm going through, girl problems.
Girl problems, man.
Mostly girl problems, to be honest.
Word. You got a girlfriend?
A bunch of exes.
Nothing steady though. Nothing main right now.
I got a little something in the works right now. Ferg don't approve of it, but
she black or white?
Nah, she white. She got fresh out of rehab though.
Get out of here.
He's joking.
I ain't gonna get into a whole.
So you got a story to tell, man. I like you, man.
Shit,
Fresh out of rehab.
Ferg don't approve, so I might have to drop her.
Titanium Radio at Titanium_radio. Young CEO, man, we might have to get you back in here for your own interview, man. We might have to chop it up with him.
Definitely gonna do that.
Hollywood Ferg, man. Yeah. So, I mean, I asked you before, man. You were kind of hesitant to answer, man. But what was the best night in the studio with Max B, man? And it doesn't have to deal with girls, just music. Like watching him make music or a song y'all collaborated on together. Like, what was the best memory you have in the studio with Max?
Best memory in the studio with Max. CT Kush? No, I mean, it was one of the most memorable. Hey, yo, shouts to my cousin Tucci in the building, man. Mark Manifest, Visual Jedi on the cameras. I gotta shout my peoples out. You know what I'm saying? Sal Pacino was good. I'd say probably the best night. Oh, man, we had some good nights, man. But I'll be lying because I want to tell you about the best night.
So tell
us.
I
can't tell you about the best night.
Tell us, man. Just keep it PG,
so I'm going to tell you about the semi-good nights. I mean, I'm going to keep it a buck. Like, every night that we was working on the public domain and working on the $1 Million Babies, working on the Coke Waves, like, all that was, like, fun. Like, every night was fun. Like, of course, we had a lot of females in the building, you know what I'm saying? So it was that type of wave going on. But that's one thing I like, though. When females in the studio, they make the music come out better. Like, dudes be trying to show off and try to come with their best, and it's like you get more into the moment. You don't really want to be in a studio with a whole bunch of dudes. I hate that.
Word, because that's what a lot of dudes, I guess, they fail at, because they want to be in the studio with a lot of their boys and stuff to focus.
I'm not with that wave.
I don't focus on men.
I do it when we talking about business. I don't want no females around. I'll probably have a whole bunch of dudes there. But making music is nothing like having pretty females. Like, look, that you could look out at, you know what I'm saying? And you kind of know they looking and they know that, you know, what we about to do with this music. So it kind of bring that out of you to, like, make your best. So we used to have a lot of females around.
Fire. Word.
Yeah. Everything was a wave.
Man, so when Max comes home, what do I have to do to get into the studio with y'all to be around those beautiful women?
Hit my phone, man. Hit my phone. I don't know how it's gonna be this time, because maybe when he come home, he probably gonna be more focused. Like,
he should be.
We was kind of like living like, and I feel kind of bad too, because I was feeling like I was about to go do 75 years, like I was about to blow trial or something. You know what I'm saying? So it was like every day was like our last day. Like, but what's crazy is like when he went in, I still had those messed up habits, you know what I'm saying? I was still wilding, like, you know, like the way I was moving, like my momentum, you knew I was going to crash sooner or later, because I was like still riding that, you know what I'm saying? He about to go in wave. So we ain't really care. Every night was a party.
Word. So what was the last conversation you had with Max? Like, was he in good spirits? What was he talking about?
Yeah, he was in good spirits, definitely. Actually, it was last year, like around before Christmas. It was the last time we actually talked, like December. But yeah, he was in good spirits.
Does he ever?
He never like acted like he was accepting that 75 years. He ain't never act like that. All the time he was in there.
Word. He know he gonna get out.
Yeah. He automatically, like, I feel like I always knew he was gonna get out too. You know what I'm saying? I never kind of gave up thinking that, you know?
Yeah. Does he ever like
We like to joke. I call it the Mandela effect, man. Because it's like 1 minute he had 75 years, and everybody like, Max got 75 years, and now everybody talking about Max coming home. I ain't gonna lie, my boy Mark Manifest put that on. He put me on that. Like, I put him on the Mandela effect. You gotta look that up. Like that's how things change.
But that's because,
like right before our eyes.
Yeah, that's because people want him home. People want the wave. People want Max B home.
Like, it's crazy because it's like you're talking 75 years.
Yeah.
He was done.
Yeah.
He was wrote off.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's just a whole new generation of people getting put on to him. They hearing his name.
I mean, you got to thank Kanye West for that, though, right?
Yeah, he did. He did do a lot with
threw him on the album,
controversy and all that. Yeah. with the waves. Yep.
Does Max B ever try to like rap over the phone? Like, does he ever spit a verse for you over the phone?
He was doing that.
Does he sound the same, or is it like?
Actually, I never wanted to get no verse from him over the phone. I don't like the way it sounds. You know?
How does he sound though? Does he still sound the same? Is it still the same wave?
I don't like the way it come out. I don't like the way it come over the phone. You know that you know, I'll do him talking over the phone, but I don't want to hear him rapping over the phone. It don't sound good.
As far as the sound quality,
I know how, you know what I'm saying? I know how he make music.
Yeah.
And like he'll be in there and giving his heart out and doing it over and over. And when he doing it over the phone, you could tell with all the stuff that's going on, because I've been in there, you know what I'm saying? So I know what he's dealing with, why he's trying to do that.
Yeah.
It's not, he got like an hour out to sell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got the shower, handle your business, you know what I'm saying? Make your moves with other people you gotta make your moves with, and get on that phone and spit a verse. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the way it be coming out, because he did it a couple times. I set him up with a couple independent artists that wanted to give him some bread to get verses, so I helped him get paid on that. You know, put money on his commissary.
That's
but
dope.
Just to hear that music coming out like that, I never wanted him to like, yo, spit a verse for me. I'm not gonna put him in that situation.
Yeah,
you know
why not? I mean, what, like that's. I feel like your friendship that you have with him is like more important than just a verse over the phone. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like. I don't know. But Hollywood Ferg, man, it's been great having you in the studio.
Yes, sir.
You told me your mixtape is dropping May 5th. You got a title for that?
May 5th. The Wave.
The Wave.
The Wave. Just point blank, The Wave. Like, that's what it is. Like, nobody never talked about.
They both freestyling?
Nah. Ain't no.
Young CEOs, you want to rap? You got bars? Nah, you straight?
I got bars.
It's for the culture. It's for the culture.
Let them do it.
Nah. We ain't rapping. We gotta put a Gucci wave right now.
All right,
man.
you know.
We try to pay for these. I mean, you gotta pay for these bars. Not y'all, but yo, that's how we trying to play.
He's
it
already
right
worth
now.
$200 million. We got to pay for two. He's
Nah.
already worth $200 million.
Nah. We ain't gonna let him spit right now. We ain't gonna charge y'all, but we do want to save it for the people we do want to charge.
Word. Yeah, hey, man.
We ain't trying to. I don't want to set the precedent that he's running around just spitting for free, because then that'll mess his marketing up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
It
okay.
ain't nothing against y'all. It's just like, I probably would have did that with Sway or any of these dudes. Like, nah.
So you wouldn't let your artist rap for Sway?
Nah. I kind of like what Gucci did. Gucci ain't spit for him either. Gucci was like, man, I need like 50K.
Well, we know what Gucci could do.
He worth more than Gucci.
We never heard Young
You know what I'm
CEO
saying?
rap, though. You know what I'm saying? We know what Gucci could do.
I know, but that's the thing. Like,
He looking at him. Is you ready?
Nah.
It's like,
I can't do
he
anything
gave him
else
the
he
look,
said.
like, yo, we gonna put you in the
Nah.
game. Is you ready?
Nah, we gonna get him, but not right now. I don't want his image to be running around freestyling. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I just feel like he gotta kind of stay in.
It's not like Prime X.
Nah.
No, I'm just playing.
Prime.
Just comparing them to white rappers.
Where he at, man?
I don't know. Shouts out to him,
Yeah,
man.
shouts to Prime X, man. He was trying to do his thing for a minute, yo. But I do want to shout out his video that he got out right now. It's a $250 million. Total Frat Move just premiered it yesterday, and it's like going crazy right now. It's
Yo, you go to college? Are you in college?
Dropped out.
Oh man,
college dropout?
he was about to be my plug into on the campus, man. Like, yo, I know the young
Astro
CEO.
Off wave.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hollywood Ferg, man. It's been a pleasure having you in the
Yo,
building,
good
man.
luck,
Whenever the
my
mixtape
boy.
drop, man, pass back through, pull
Yeah,
up,
I'm
man. Young
definitely
CEO,
gonna
same
pass
thing,
back
man.
through, I'm gonna
No
pass
doubt, no
back
doubt.
through you. I just want to let Hartford know the wave back. The North End is back in the building. I don't know where everybody been at, but I'm about to wake things up out here, man.
Word, man. It's good to have you back, man.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate you having me.
No
here,
doubt, man. It's
All y'all,
89.9
word.
QFM Titanium Radio at Titanium_radio. Keep it locked right here. Let's go.
Yes, sir.